Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you how to make rosettes. Okay, so in front of me here I have two sizes. One's big and then the other one is small. So in making a rosette is very nice to be used as a backdrop for any special occasions or as an alternative if you want to really decorate your home, like your living room or your bedroom. Okay, so the materials that you need are the following. For the big rosettes, you will be needing 9 pieces of colored papers. For the small rosettes, you will need 5 pieces of colored papers. And then you will have a pair of scissors, pencil, hot glue sticks, a ruler, and then I have here a butter knife. This is what you will use to make a grid, and then I'm going to show you later that one too. And then if you have a round puncher at home, just for you to make this round one here to hold your rosettes, you can use that, or if you don't have one, you can use any glass that you can as an alternative for that one. Alright, and also hot glue gun. Okay, some safety tips. It is good to ask for help because we don't want you to hurt yourself or burn your fingers when you're doing so. Okay, so ask help from your mom or your dad or your workers at home. Okay, so to begin with, here's what we're gonna do. First, use your pencil and then your ruler. So you need to measure 1 inch of that has a space unlike this. Okay, so one inch each here from end to end. Okay, so in this paper, this is 11 inches. So you should have 10 1 inch each. So the top you will do like that. That's going to be your marker. Okay, that's your marker. So, and then you will see those lines on the top. Do the same procedure in the bottom part here too. So 1 inch. Okay? Once you have done that, you already have your markers there. A tiny point is good because if you will put a very long line, it will be visible at the edge of or at the grid of the rosettes. So next step is to put a grid. Your grid will serve as your lines or your guide when you fold the rosettes. So this is how you do it. Using your butter knife, the top one, press it lightly but not too light as well. Just enough for you to make the line or the grid. So that's how you're gonna use 1 inch. That's why you put markers on the top and markers on the bottom so that it's easy for you to locate your grid or your markers and to make your grid. Okay, and then you will do this same procedure to the other papers. So for the big ones, this is our first. So we still have 7 papers to do. Okay, first. Okay, so now focus it. So now you have your grid. Okay. Do the same procedure to the other papers. Make sure that you have 1 inch on the top and 1 inch on the bottom and put a line or a grid on that one. Next procedure is to fold the paper. So in folding the paper, that's where your grid will help you more. So that is going to be your marker. So fold it backwards, back and forth. You're gonna fold it back and forth. So first, fold it back. So see, when you have that, your grid will also be like, you're folding here. And then, as I've said, fold it back first and then back and forth. So forward, and then backwards. Do the same procedure. Forward, then backward, again, forward, and then back, and then forward again. So you will have like this, okay? Do this same procedure to the other papers for you to have 8 of this one. So that's our first. We're making our second. Okay, forward and backward. Okay, and while you are doing this one, just like what I'm doing here now, I already plug in my glue gun so that it's going to be ready when I need it later on. So, for the purpose of this video, I already pre-made the other 6 papers. Okay, so I'm gonna get it from here. So I have the 6 papers here. So, and then the other 2 that I just made. So I have 8 papers. So those are ready. Third step is that's where your glass comes in. You will need 2 of this kind. All right. So that's, you are going to use like that, right? This is your guide to make a circle. Okay, so you will need like that, all right? So I'm going to put it on the side as we already pre-cut the ones that we need for this one. Okay, so like that. Okay. Next step, you're going to adjoin the papers. So that's where you're going to use your hot glue sticks and your glue gun. So here, just tiny thin line of hot glue and then join them together like that. Okay. Repeat until you finish your 8 papers. Like until you join the 8 papers that you have. Okay, so that. Again, I will just remind that since we are using a hot glue gun, it's better if you ask, if you are not sure, then ask for help to do the glue guns for you. Okay? If you're going to ask me, can I use double-sided tape or glue sticks for this one when you're joining the papers? My answer is yes. However, it will take more time because you need to let them dry. For the glue sticks, you need to put more, and then based on what I'm learning doing this one is that when you put a lot, it will also make your paper wet and then it will curdle. So it will not give you the same result as good as using the hot glue. And then, okay, so I have 2 more left. And then last one. For the rosettes, it doesn't have to be one color on. It doesn't need to be like one color only. You can play with colors on this one, different colors. Like if you want to mix different colors in one rosettes, you can surely do that as well. Depending on what you want or the color theme that you envision for your party. Okay, so the last one is to join the edges of the papers. So we already joined the 8 pieces, and then we will join that one here. Last one. Okay, so now we have it here. Okay, and then just adjust the folding of your papers, and then bring this all together to the center. Okay, so on this one, I want to advise everyone to just be careful. Okay, so once you already joined it together in the middle, you put hot glue sticks there. Okay, it's kind of like more until it overflows like that. So you have to fill the hole with hot glue. Okay, and then put a little bit on the side. Okay, once you have that, secure it with your other hand. Get the other hand with the circle and put it on the top. Now, don't touch the center because it's hot. So just touch the edge of the circle, and then once after like 10 seconds, then you can tap the center. Okay, that way your hot glue is not that hot. Okay, and you will not burn your finger. Okay, so now once it is like, if you feel that it is already starting to dry up, you can work on the edges of the circle. So lift it a little bit and put there. Okay, and then you can turn it around. Do the other side too. That would secure your rosettes as well. Then if you see some flats over there, then just fold it. Okay. Then once it's not that hot, then you can pat it down to secure your rosettes. And then that's your first one. Now you can flip it. Okay. The other side is not secured. Okay. Again, the same procedure. Fill it with hot glue. There. And then put on the side there. And then secure your rosettes with the circle that you make. Okay, and then you can try it. And there you have it. You're finished. We're done with our first rosettes. Okay, over here. Okay, let's try it for about another 15 seconds. Okay, so there we have it. We're done with our big rosettes. Okay, so I'm gonna show you this one. There we go. This is our big rosettes. Okay, and then as I mentioned earlier, we only need 4 pieces of papers for this one. The reason being is that we can the whole paper, fold it, okay, and then half. Then cut it, make it at half, okay. Okay, so in one whole paper, you can divide it, and then you will only be needing 8 strips of this one. So that's why you only need 4. Do the same procedure. You have to measure 1 inch on the top, 1 inch on the bottom, and then do the grid with the help of your ruler and a butter knife. Okay, for that one. So yeah, there you have it. That's how you do your rosettes. And then if you're gonna ask me, oh, how am I going to put it on the wall, or how am I going to put it to decorate it? Okay, so this is how you do like that, like in your wall. See, for example, this is your wall, right? So you need to put tape on this one, tape on the other one, and then you can use it like that. Yeah, so you can play with colors too. Or if you want one big, one small, you can also do that, right? And then for any celebrations, one other options for you to do is you can do cut out letters, and then you can put it here. You can say like happy birthday or your name on it. So you can just put it there. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed watching me doing the rosettes, and I hope that you will also enjoy it making at home. Alright, so send us a video or pictures of what you've done. Thank you. Have a good day.